Hey there guys, Ormcast back with a new weekly update video. Talking of like weekly news that has just come out basically. So, we've got a couple stories that have come out this week. We've got a new trailer for Marvel's like lineup for Disney Plus in 2025 and what's coming at the end of this year. We got some first looks at like the different Marvel shows coming to Disney Plus basically. So we got that to break down. We've also got some casting news for Lanterns as well. We've also got some casting news for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow as well. So we're gonna go into that as well. Just talk about like my thoughts on that and what I think's gonna happen basically with these castings. But yeah, guys, let's kick it off with Marvel first, though. We'll kick it off with this new trailer that just got dropped. It's called Marvel Studios or Look Ahead Disney Plus, basically. And it's basically just promoting what's coming to Disney Plus at the end of this year and in 2025, basically, for Marvel. So, yeah, we got quite a decent look. We know that Deadpool Wolverine is coming out to Disney Plus in November. We've also got confirmation that What If Season 3 is coming out in December, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that to come out that soon, to be honest, but here we go. I mean, it's dropping. It's going to be the final season, apparently. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what they've got in store for us. The only thing that we know about What If Season 3, we've got a couple photos with a story with Red Guardian and Bucky meeting each other. There's a couple images of Captain America Sam Wilson teaming up with Monica Rambeau in like a sort of like mecha sword kaiju type episode or something. I think that's the only stuff we know about the next final season so far, in my opinion. But yeah, it will be interesting to see what they cook up with that. And then we've also got our first look at some other projects as well, coming out in 2025, basically. So what we got to look at was Daredevil Born Again. That's the big one that I'm looking forward to be honest. Like, I'm such a fan of the original like show that was on Netflix, to be honest. So yeah, like, it was so good. I won't lie, the original lineup on that show, like Daredevil, yeah, Karen, Foggy, and all that, they're all coming back as well for this, which is great. But yeah, oh, I can't wait. In this like teaser, we got to look at everyone being back. We got to look at John Bernthal back as the Punisher, which I'm so glad that he's coming back. To be honest, like, it's been so long since we last saw Punisher. To be honest, like, he was just so good, and I'm hoping if this does well, then maybe it will lead to a revival of the Punisher series. Yeah, I just want more Punisher, to be honest, in the MCU, which would be great to see. Like, I just can't wait for that. We also got to look at Daredevil. Obviously, we got snippets, flashes of the new villain Muse, who's like a newer sort of villain in the comics, I believe, in Daredevil comics. So it seems that he's going to be the main villain of the series, which will be interesting. Yeah, which is quite interesting. And it seems that maybe Daredevil and Kingpin might have to put their thoughts about each other to the side, basically, and have to work together to take him down, it seems. I think there's also a thing about White Tiger being in Daredevil Born Again as well. I have seen online, So, and White Tiger's an interesting character, can't lie. That'd be very interesting to see. But yeah, obviously Karen Foley are back. Even Vanessa is back as well, Kingpin's wife. Yeah, it just looks very good. Like, we're slowly starting to get the Defender characters back into the MCU. We'll have to wait and see if they decide to bring Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, or Iron Fist back. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, talking of an Iron Fist though, we did get a brief look of Eyes of Wakanda, which is like a new show coming to Disney Plus. I think it might be a limited series, basically, where it's going to show like different Black Panthers in different time periods and just like different parts of Wakanda, basically. And there is a rumor going around that apparently we might get an Iron Fist show up. It probably won't be Danny Rand Iron Fist, but it might be an ancient Iron Fist in the past that will show up in the show in like one of the episodes, whatever time period they like go to basically in this show, which will be interesting. So yeah, we've also got that. We got a couple shots of it, but not much about it. The other thing we also got a good look at was Marvel Zombies, which looks interesting. We've got to see all the zombie variants of, like, obviously well-known Marvel Avenger characters and that. See, like, Red Guardian, like Yelena, and a very interesting... I believe this was in Marvel Zombies, or it might be in What If. Blade is going to be Moon Knight in one episode or something, it seems. Yeah, which is interesting. And I believe I've heard that it's actually Mahershala Ali voicing him as well. So it's going to be crazy, because obviously last time we heard anything about Blade, I think I heard apparently the Blade film's been put on indefinitely delayed or something like that, apparently, which is not really looking good for the project, to be honest. And we obviously had that little voiceover in the Eternals from Blade, according to the director of that film, that was meant to be Blade, apparently, even though we don't see him. But yeah, it's going to be mad to think the first appearance of Blade we're getting in the MCU is a variant in another universe who's Moon Knight. It's crazy. Like, that is absolutely mad to think we're gonna get that before we even get a Blade film, or see like Blade's first proper introduction. I mean, it is what it is, ain't it? So it's a bit weird, but yeah, why not? But yeah, we got a brief look at the Marvel Zombies. What else did we get? We also got a look at Ironheart as well, which was quite interesting. Ironheart has been one of those projects where it got filmed ages ago. It feels like it's been ages ago, but we haven't heard anything about it, basically. It's like it's just been sitting on a shelf, basically. But they finally gave us like a proper look at it. Like, there's been leaked trailers out there, but we finally got a look at it. It looks quite interesting, to be fair. Obviously we met Riri Williams in the Wakanda Forever. She's obviously going to need a new suit. We also get a look at like Anthony Ramos as the Hood in this, which is interesting. If you know anything about the Hood, then you know he has ties to like magic and all that, and tech as well. And I think there's a rumour going around this might be the show where we get our first appearance of Mephisto, apparently, which will be quite interesting to see. But yeah, Ironheart looks interesting, looks pretty good. Just hoping that pretty good, to be honest. But yeah, lastly for the MCU, we got a brief look at Wonder Man. This was like one of those projects that was secretly like filmed, that was never announced or anything, but it was announced. Yeah, it was just a bit of a weird one. Like it's been like they filmed it and then yeah, it's taken them like so long to announce it like officially. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, but like it was just a bit of a weird one. But yeah, Wonder Man, we didn't get much out of it, like from the little teaser we got of it. It was just like a few shots of this quick trailer, basically. Obviously, yeah, we see Simon Williams, who is obviously Wonder Man in the comics. Obviously, this is going to be a bit different from the comics, I want to say, because I think originally in the comics there's been like loads of stories where obviously a lot of people know that Wonder Man died and then his conscience becomes the conscience that's used to build Vision, obviously in the comics, but obviously in the MCU that won't happen because it's going to be a bit different, obviously. So yeah, it's a bit interesting to see, but yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. I do wonder if we're going to get his brother, because in the comics I believe his brother is the Grim Reaper or something like that, I believe. So it'll be interesting to see if we get that relationship or not. Yeah. But yeah, it looks interesting. We'll just have to wait and see any future looks at that show. But yeah, that's pretty much all like the MCU news we got out of this like look ahead, basically, in this little look ahead trailer that they release. But it looks quite good. I'm looking forward to some of these projects, to be honest. I'll make some videos on these in the future, obviously. But yeah, moving on though from the MCU, we're going to go to the DCU now, as we got a couple casting announcements. So let's start off with Lanterns. So Lanterns, we have now got a new cast member that has joined the cast basically for the HBO show. So Kelly MacDonald has been cast in the Green Lantern show, the Lanterns show. So it's not been confirmed who she's playing, to be honest, I don't think. There's some people that saying she might be playing like a new character, but people are saying that she's going to be playing the love interest for Hal Jordan in the show, which I mean, okay, that's cool, yeah, sounds decent. But yeah, there's some people that are saying that she might be a new character, but some people saying that she might be Carol Ferris, which is like, I would love that, to be honest. I'd rather it be Carol Ferris, to be honest, because obviously if you know Carol Ferris, that's obviously Hal's main love interest in the comics, and if you know anything about the comics, she does become a Pink Lantern in the comics as well. So maybe this is a way you could introduce like other lantern factions and other like coloured lanterns basically into the fray. So yeah, I mean, this casting looks good to me, so I ain't got any issues with it at the moment. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see really what happens with any more castings we get. I am interested to see if maybe we'll get other castings for other lanterns like Sinestro, or like characters like Kilowog, or yeah, Tomare, or even the Guardians or anything like that. But yeah, we'll just have to see what they're going to do, to be honest, with the Lantern show. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if she's going to be the love interest for Kyle Chandler's Hal Jordan. We'll just have to see how that relationship develops and that in the show and see where it goes, obviously. Who knows? She might be Carol Ferris or a different character. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the next news we've got from the DCU is from a new cast and basically for Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. So Eve Ridley has been cast as Ruthie. Or Ruth, sorry. Who's obviously in the comic book basically for Woman of Tomorrow. So we did get, I think it was a couple weeks ago now, I did make a video basically talking about how James Gunn, when we was at New York Comic Con, he did talk about that apparently Millie Alcock, who's playing Supergirl, did do a screen test for the actress that is actually playing Ruth. So they already done a screen testing at that point. We just didn't have the casting for it yet announced when New York Comic Con was on. So yeah, that's interesting. I've never heard of this actress before, so I don't know what she's like. I'm sure she'll do a great job, but obviously the film's not coming out till 2026, so we've still got some time. They're obviously going to start filming in January anyway, so we'll just have to see what happens, if there's any leaks from the filming or like the trailer or anything. But yeah, I've got no issues with this. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the news for Supergirl, to be honest. But yeah, let me know what you think. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the news I got today of all the news that's basically dropped this week. So we've got some news covering new shows coming to Disney Plus for the MCU and Marvel, basically. I want to know what show you're looking forward to, so please let me know in the comments down below. And obviously we also got these casting news for Supergirl and Lanterns. Like, what do you guys think to those castings? And let me know in the comments below basically what your thoughts on those castings are. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as well to the channel. It really does help. And if you guys enjoy this video, stay tuned for more content like this in the future. But yeah, guys, that's me for the day, and I will see you guys in the next one.